What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with a new video. As y'all can hear from the background, me coming in rocking a little bit. This is a new girl group that I was introduced by one of my Twitter followers. Her name is Jen. What's going on, Jen? I love talking to her. We talk about 90s groups, and we talk about like the 90s era, 90s R&B, and me and her go back and forth on Twitter. So she was like, yo, I have this group that I want you to listen to, and I want you to tell me what you think. And she sent me the group. The group is called Good Girls, and she sent me to their EP. And the EP is called 90s Kind of Love. And let me tell y'all, they represented that 90s R&B / hip-hop type of feel. I dig it. You know, they represented from, you know, samples from Craig Mack, Soul to Soul, In Vogue, Biggie. They even did an Aaliyah, 1 in a Million tribute, and a couple of others. But the joint is dope, and I just love how everybody loves that 90s era of R&B. Like, you know, Tiana Taylor did her, you know, recent mixtape, the cassette tape 1994, and she did hers, and I'm just loving that everybody is going back to that era when 90s R&B was very mainstream, and you know, and it was no fraud to it. Everybody on the radio had talent, and that's what I really enjoy. But I want y'all to check Good Girls EP, 90s Kind of Love. They got some more stuff on there. I'm just getting into it, but I was really on to the EP, the 90s Kind of Love, because I'm feeling what they doing. And Sleepin' Alone, where they use that Soul to Soul sample, I was rocking to it. So I want y'all to check them out. I'm gonna put it in the more info box. And yeah, so welcome to this week's current R&B bangers. I have 4 for y'all this week that I feel like deserves mainstream attention, that deserves attention from the world, because clearly radio doesn't. And, you know, I really love doing these videos because it really, you know, gives shine to people that don't get the respect that should. You know what I'm saying? That should get that well-deserved shine, because you know, we have a lot of artists out there, and it sucks that, you know, these mainstream R&B stations just continue to play the same artists all the time, and it's getting pretty annoying. So I'm so happy that I'm able to go on SoundCloud and YouTube and find some new artists, because I'm like, yo, they're out there. It's just, you know, radio stations are not breaking them like they used to, and that's why I love doing these videos, discovering new artists and new talent is such a good thing, so everybody can get their shine, not just one. We can have everybody get their shine. But if y'all know me by now, y'all know I always do a rant in the beginning of the video, just to kind of let y'all know why I always do these videos, so y'all can be like, yes, he's really, really dedicated into pushing that real R&B out there and letting it be known that R&B is here. There's more than just one artist that radio tries to push at us all the time. But yeah, enough of that. Let's get into this video. The first artist I discovered, sorry, yeah, y'all see I came in with a nice one, and with my knit cup, y'all see that? Yeah, the season's maybe in like another month or so, but whatever. But the first artist I discovered from my favorite website, you know I got soul.com, Leon Timbo. Now, when I heard the beginning of the new song that I'm going to play for y'all, it gave me Feel It Time Is You Know How to Love Me because of the whistle. And then it also gave me, because of the whistle and the strings that I was hearing. And then Boz, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. His song is Low Down, and I wonder. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. And you know, I did not know this guy was a white guy until I found out. I was like, whoa, I was shocked. But, yeah, so, but this dude definitely has 70s, 80s soul, in my opinion. And of course, you know, once you find this song and I liked it, I had to do research and go back and find out what Leon was all about. And let me tell y'all, this dude sings and he plays guitar, and he just gives me that gospel type of Sam Cooke type of feel when Sam Cooke was with the Soul Stirrers. That's what kind of feeling I got from him, and it was really refreshing. It was like a breath of fresh air. I love discovering talent and hearing new talent, and it's like, yo, Leon, he is a beast, and he's been out for a while, and I'm like, yo, where have I been? Like, why haven't I heard of this dude? Because he gives me Sam Cooke-ish, like, I'm telling you. And so when I did research and I listened to a lot of his songs, he has this one song called Don't Call. Y'all, I have been listening to it, like, even though the song I'm going to give y'all, I've still been listening to this song all day. I even hit him on Twitter and let him know, like, yo, I discovered your music, and this song, I cannot stop playing. It is a beautiful record, and it's very Sam Cooke-ish. And if you're a Sam Cooke fan, this dude, you will really, really enjoy. But the song is called Don't Call, and give y'all a sample of it. It goes a little something like this. Do-do-do.
Cry, ride it out, find it out, yeah. You're my friend, oh, don't call, come get me, 'cause I need your help. I'd fall in a misery if you weren't there. I know I'm a mystery and sugar that fed. Don't call, come get me, and I'll be right here. Yeah.
I love that joint. Like, it takes you into another world, and it's just him and his vocals and that guitar, and it sounded so good. I was like, this dude is dope, and I'm so happy I found his music. But he has a new single out, and it's funky. Now, this one is showing more of his vocals and him playing the guitar, so it's showing a lot of his vocals. But on this new joint he got, You're My Darling, it's funky. For me, it make me want to get my cup and get right on the floor and start grooving, for real, for real. And I know my family gonna like this joint, because it's really hard when it comes to my family and, you know, liking kind of the new sound that's out. So it's like I kind of got to ease them into it, but I know for a fact as soon as they hear this, they will enjoy it. And You're My Darling is so dope. It gives me Tyrone, Teddy, Pendergrass, a little bit of Luther, and it just gives me like that, you know, 70s vibe, like what R. Kelly did for Write Me Back. Like, that album was very 70s, Bobby Womack, Tyrone Davis, Teddy Pendergrass, Marvin Gaye, and he gave you that vibe, and that's what he's giving me on this song, You're My Darling. But it makes you want to groove, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go.
Superman, it might sound crazy, but you changing, baby, and you're my darling.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Woo! Come on, man. If you're not feeling that, something is really wrong. Like, that song is dope. And, you know, since now, you know, this younger generation is getting into the get down, this song would have been, like, dope for the soundtrack. So a lot of people could have known it, and a lot of the younger kids could have, you've been like, yo, this song is dope, because it kind of fits, because the movement that's going on now, everybody is into the get down, and I'm glad. And this song would have fit, and a lot of people could have got to know it, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be pushing this song on my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook. Leon Timbo is a dope, dope artist. Like I said, he's a breath of fresh air. I'm loving his music. He has a new album coming out, What's Love All About, coming out August 26th. I'm definitely going to cop it because, like I said, I'm loving what he's doing. I love when I get an artist and they like a breath of fresh air. It's like I told Lee Mo, one of the artists that I talk about in a couple of my videos, I told her it's just like, yo, I'm just loving what he's doing, and he's needed. You know what I'm saying? It's like we don't have that right now. You know what I'm saying? And he would be really, really dope. So, y'all, I want y'all to check him out. I'm going to put him in a more info box, but the first banger is You're My Darling by Leon Timbo. Timbo. I think I'm saying it right. I hope so, but yes, check him out. I'm going to put everything in a more info box so y'all can check it out. So, now, if Adele can have a song like Send My Love and it's all over radio and it kind of got a funky beat like this, then You're My Darling can get some playtime and deserve some well-deserved shine as well. But speaking of Adele, the next artist did a dope remix with Adele on her single Hello. And now mainstream radio and R&B and hip hop stations was playing the hell out of this version to give Adele that urban audience, because they wasn't playing the version by herself. They were playing that on the pop radio stations and, you know, the adult contemporary. But when it came to the R&B hip hop stations, they were playing the version with Joe. Now, Joe is back with the new joint, and one thing I have liked about Joe, he has been consistent. And I say this because I've actually been paying attention to Joe since 1993, because he came to my mom's homecoming in 93, 94, if I'm not mistaken, and I just remember everybody saying, yo, this dude is like R. Kelly, and he had the whole R. Kelly vibe going, and the comparison started, and Joe never really got the respect. So finally he came out with All the Things from the South Central Drinking Juice in the Hood soundtrack, and everybody got it. Everybody was like, yo, this song is dope. Then he came with Love Scene, and then it was just like, he was out of here. And then it was like he got to the big hits. He got to, you know, I Want to Know, Stutter, More and More. But the one thing about Joe, he's so underrated, but he's so consistent and he stays in his lane. And that's what I like about Joe. And the number one thing, Joe sings, period. That he just sings. That brother sings. And, you know, in this new joint that he got, he's doing that. And the new joint is called So I Can Have You Back. And Joe pulled the Rihanna move. He brought out the single and the video on the same day, had BET Soul running it every hour. He had, what's the thing on YouTube? Vivo, if I'm saying it right. Vivo, yeah, Vivo. They, you know, premiered it. So, like, all the promos, like, started. And, you know, what I feel about this song is, now, if you R&B and hip-hop station was so supporting the single with him with Hello, because he made it, to me, he made me even love the song, and y'all definitely can support this joint because it gives you that type of feeling, and Joe is singing on it, he's killing it. And like I said, the song is called So I Can Have You Back, and give y'all a little sample, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Joe is singing. He's just consistent. He's so consistent. And that's one thing I like. You know, this song made me want to think about, you know, calling one of my exes back and be like, yo, let me holler at you for a second. I'm sorry for what I did. Yo, can we get back together? Now, y'all know I'm lying because that's a complete negative. But just to say, you know what I'm saying? Just to say, but this song is dope. Like, I want this to be another I Want to Know for him. I want this to be a huge, huge record for him. So maybe, hey, since he got on the Adele joint, maybe she can get on the remix with him so he can get maybe that mainstream pop kind of, you know, people loving it on there. So, you know what I'm saying? But I want you guys to support this record. Joe is singing. Y'all know I'm all about vocals. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I Can Have You Back. I know he got an album coming. I know he was like in a review. He's going back because everybody wants the I Wanna Know, and everybody wants, you know, the things your man won't do and love scenes. So he said for this album he stayed in the studio until they felt it was right, until they know what they had and give everybody what the fans wanted. So I want him to win. I want Joe to win. I'm liking this song. And yeah, So I Can Have You Back is the second. No. That's the second? Yes, the second R&B banger. I'm sorry, y'all. But y'all know we raw and uncut on this, so it's all good. Whatever. Speaking of singing, brother, the next artist, I talked about him in my previous video, Trenton. This dude made an EP for me called Drunk Words and Sober Thoughts. And this EP is basically my story. Now, don't judge me, y'all, because y'all don't know my story. But if you listen to the EP, you can understand. Because he made it a body of work, which was completely dope for EP. It's 7 songs. And the title of the whole album, like I said, is called Drunk Words and Sober Thoughts. And he had joints like French Kiss, Devil's Cup. And the title cut that I talked about in my last video is called Drunk Words and Sober Thoughts. And it's just, you know, he makes it all about just that theme, and it was completely dope, and I've been listening to it for the last couple of weeks, and it's like now I have a new song. But you know what, like I said in my last video, what I liked about Drunk Words and Sober Thoughts, he used the Lauren and D'Angelo sample. And if y'all didn't know from the last video, this is the song Drunk Words and Sober Thoughts. It goes a little something like this. That joint just knocks. Oh my God, joint. But like I said, I've been listening to the EP, and of course, it seemed like every time I listen to an EP, I find a new song that I like, that I was like, yo, I didn't really get into when I was listening to the EP. The next joint that I'm talking about is called Pour Out a Little Liquor. Now, you might think it's you saying, yeah, you know, it's like you feel like he's just talking about pouring out liquor, but the song is very emotional, it's very real, and he's just talking about the things that we deal with in this world that makes you just want to pour out a liquor and have a drink to get away from the escape, you know, the BS that we deal with in this world. And he talks about a lot of real things, and it really, you know, kind of hit me, and I was just like, yo, this song is dope, and I have to talk about it. And I wish more artists would put more of themselves and more of real life into their music. We don't gotta always hear about the clubs and bumping and you know, all about that. That's all well and good, but we also need some real relatable things in our music. And this song, Pour Out a Little Liquor, is very, very relatable. Even if you don't drink, hey, drink some soda. But still, you know what I mean? It's really relatable on the things that he talks about. So here's Pour Out a Little Liquor, and here's a little bit of sample for that. And it goes a little something like this.
Pour a little liquor, talking to one last cry. Pour a little liquor for the ones beyond this life. It hurts to see you leave, but now you're at peace. It's so hard to see the grace from the pain, but you can move on, and no one can bring you back. But I just believe your spirit lives on for eternity. From the thoughts of you, I raise my
let me tell you one thing about this brother. Trenton sings. Like, y'all hear those vocal runs he be doing? Like, yo, it's dope, and it's such a dope record. It's a dope EP. Definitely, I want y'all to check it out. Like I said, I'm loving that he made the whole thing center around drunk words and sober thoughts, and he made it around, like, liquor. But, you know, some of these songs are a lot deeper than what the title was saying. So I really respect Trenton for that. I love this song. I love the EP. I want y'all to check it out. I'm going to put in the more info box so y'all can check it out. And that's the third one on the R&B Bangers this week. And this one is called Pour Out a Little Liquor. So the last artist I found searching on SoundCloud, and I like what I heard from this girl, and her name is, if I'm pronouncing it right, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Deni Rosa. And I, you know, found her, so I really don't know a lot about her. I know she's from North Carolina, excuse me, and she dropped the EP called Like That. And I guess from the title, what I got from it, and from listening to the songs, what I got from it is that she wants you to know, you know, her, how I say it, she wants you to know her experiences in relationship and how it is for females. And that's why she said she called it Like That. Like, she's letting the females know, yo, this is how it goes and this is how we should do. And she has joints like Problem, Next, and Reach that bang so hard. They bang like they some bangers. But one thing that got me about the EP a little more was her ballads, and it got my attention. And the one song that really got my attention was Things of the Past, and I like the vocal arrangement of the record. And it's like a record that kind of brings you in, and then it has a little knock to it. It's not your ordinary ballad. It's a ballad, but it has a little knock to it that I really enjoyed. And here it is, and it's Things of the Past, and it goes a little something like this.
Light a fire, burn up everything. Yeah, everything that's reminding me of our hopes and dreams. All of that went out the window. Every picture and every memory, every line, every remedy. Symbols that have so good to me. Now they don't mean a thing.
Yeah. So I just like how that comes in, like how she comes in, like things of the past. Like, that's dope to me. Like, that vocal arrangement she got on there is just completely dope. But like I said, I'm just discovering her music. I'm liking what I'm hearing, and I'm gonna keep jamming to her music. I'm gonna put her stuff in the more info box. I want y'all to check her out too. But definitely check out Things of the Past, because that joint is dope. I just like the arrangement and the vocal arrangement of it. Because y'all know me, I'm all about vocals, so I really, really dig this song. So yes, Deni Rosa, Things of the Past, the last on the R&B Bangers. So those are it. Those are this week's R&B Bangers. As Leon Timbo with You're My Darling, Joe, So I Can Have You Back, Trenton with Pour a Little Liquor, and Deni Rosa, Things of the Past. So, and also I want to talk about Good Girl. Don't forget about Good Girl too, their EP. But like I said, I'm gonna put everything in the more info box. But look, y'all, like I say in every video, I do really want y'all to support these artists. Go listen to them. You know, get their SoundCloud views up. You know, share it. Try to get these artists the shine that they deserve. They make good music and they deserve to get shine. And you know I'm not the only one, because I see so many people on you know, Twitter and Instagram, or even and Facebook, they just be like, oh my God, I'm so sick of listening to mainstream radio and we're hearing the same artist. That's why I enjoy SoundCloud. So I know I'm not the only one, so y'all, let's keep getting these artists the shine they deserve. Let's talk about them, let's share them, let's support their music so they can get shine, so we can hear a lot more people on the radio rather than the same ones we're hearing on the radio. So yeah, so like I say, y'all know I gotta leave on a rant, but I'm gonna get out of here. And I'm gonna go out with Fantasia, since today is the 6-year anniversary of my favorite Fantasia album, Back to Me. Even though, go out and get definition of that album she just brought out about 2 weeks ago. Yo, support it, but Back to Me is still my favorite. It still has a place in my heart because it's so soulful. It's so soulful. And I'm going to go out with my favorite joint on the album, and it's with CeeLo, and it's called The Thrill Is Gone. Y'all, that thing knocks. Oh, my God. Today, I was just rocking to it. I was like, I had to end the video with this. So, we going to go out like this, and here we go. But now we're done, the thrill is gone. Peace out, y'all. I'm out.